But probably the one of the biggest examples that I think I ever had, and I sort of think about it all the time still, was this lady came in. She lived in the house that her dad had owned. They were going to foreclose on the house. The parents had gotten divorced. So they were paying the dad. The dad was supposed to be paying the mortgage payment. He lived somewhere else. He wasn't. He was just taking the money. So they're going to foreclose on the house and take it from her. She's a self employed hairdresser with 2 kids. She has like a 500 credit score and no money. And she has like a bunch of credit card debt. So, like, I swear to God, I gave her a list like this long. I'm like, you have to do all of these things to get to a spot where we can do a loan for you. So, and I'm thinking, like, I'm never going to hear from her again. So she calls me like a year later. She convinced them not to foreclose on the house through some whatever. She got like an additional 6 months or something. She comes back like a year later. She's like, I did it all. I'm ready. And I'm like, oh man, I don't really want to kill this girl's dreams because this is like so hard, like almost impossible. Like I'm gonna pour her credit and she's gonna think it's good and it's not. But no, she like fixed her. I don't even know how she did it. I don't even know if I want to know how she did it. She ends up with like a 660 credit score, a home that she owns that has like $90,000 in equity. Her payment drops compared to what she was paying her dad, like in half. And then she just ends up saving more money. She comes back like a year later. We refinance. She renovates the house, and like it turns into this like big success story over like 2 years. But I'm like, I told her on the phone, like when she closed or she was getting ready to close, I was like, I'm like proud of you, like seriously proud of you. Like this is like, she's like crying. It was like one of the biggest like changes in anyone's life that I had seen through a mortgage ever. Like she's like down in the dumps, about to get foreclosed, has like nowhere to go, like no family. Her dad's like estranged and like left the family. And I'm like, man, this probably isn't gonna work. And then like 2 years later, she's like renovating the bathrooms, and finishing the basement for her kids, and she's got like all this equity and this good credit score, and it was like this big like character arch almost. It was like really cool to see.